Hello and welcome to Cali Legends Media. As always, before I begin, I want to thank everyone that subscribed to my channel. Everybody hits those likes, that hype button. Really appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Okay, so a lot of people have some things to say about Hoodstock's apology, okay? And before I get into that, I'm going to talk about this guy, Spotty Face, okay? So Spotty Face made a little clip pretty much addressing Hoodstock's homies and telling them that they should deal with him for turning down a fade with him. That since when can you just turn down a fade just like that and pretty much be from a hood? Now, I think Spotty Face is too ignorant to see the big picture, okay? Now, even some other knucklehead went, he has like 97 subscribers. He just opened up a channel just to talk smack and feels the same way as Spotty Face, that he feels like punching Lucky from Hoodstocks in the face, okay? Well, if he felt that way, he should have showed up to Hoodstock's deal where he was out there at, I think it's called Drip Fit, selling his merch. Instead, he chose to come on social media and talk nonsense, okay? And as far as Spotty Face goes, I think it was cowardice of him to not show up. Only him, nobody else. He could have showed up with a whole army. It didn't matter. Lucky said, I'll come right back at you with the same energy that you come at me. So if you would have went over there, Spotty Face, and wanted some, you would have got served. Simple as that. Oh, but he had all his homies. That's what everybody's saying. Even 16 to Life. Oh yeah, it'd be ludicrous. You go over there with all them other guys there. No, it ain't. It wouldn't be. Just real quick, I'm just going to mention two situations, okay? One of them was with my neighborhood and the guys from Lopez, okay? Two homeboys had some pedo between each other. They had some beef. So we hooked it up for them. Man, there was probably like around 30 of my homies there. And maybe, I don't know how many of them came down, but it was equal or maybe a little less or maybe a little more of them, however it went. But these fools that wanted to get down ran that fade. Simple as that. Everybody knew if either side got involved, it was going to jump. And out of that, everybody respected that these two guys had a beef. These two guys were going to get down and nobody was going to get involved with it. They did their thing. We shook hands. They went their way. We went our way. Guys from Latin Kings, same thing. One of my homeboys wanted to get down with one of them fools, and we drove up to them at the apartments right there behind Atlantic and Whittier. Like, hey, where's that little vato that the little homie wants to get down with? He's right here. Let him run it. And it was just me and the homie and about 7 of them. Of course, I had an equalizer with me, and I stood in the car, and they fought right there in the grass. And my homie lost. He did. He lost that one. But he fought his ass off. When they got up, They shook hands. That was the end of it. Nobody got off that porch. Nobody. And I stood with my car door open with one foot on the ground, and I stood in my car. I didn't get off the car. So it's not like something unheard of. I know the first thing that Spotty Face is gonna come out with, oh yeah, well they were both Mexicans, both sides were Mexicans. It doesn't matter. We were enemies. If you felt some sort of way, Spotty Face, it's fear in your heart. That's all that held you back was fear. Okay? Fear and ignorance. Okay? First of all, feeling so strongly about a comment that this person made, now that's ludicrous. You know what I'm saying? You need to relax. And all you other people that are complaining about Lucky's apology, you all got to just rest your necks, because everybody else is good with it, man. He addressed the issue. I'm not saying everybody else, but the non-racist people that aren't pushing this racist line. That was cool that the homie stood up and recognized his mistakes, but he also requested you people recognize your mistake, because there's still a lot of people on social media that run their mouths. You guys make excuses for them. Oh no, well he always does that. No, well he's not with us. And no. Come on. You know, they're black people making comments that they shouldn't make. Look what happened to the boxer just the other day. Ran his mouth talking about dude's mom, and ended up getting his ass whooped. Not because of that, just because the dude was able to whoop his ass. But he got what he got coming, you know? You can't be talking about people's mom. Hey, go make me a quesadilla and this and that. And that was his mother. They have nothing to do with the boxing promotion. You know? Yet, you seen what happened. And if none of you know what I'm talking, Dean or something like that, I don't know. I haven't followed boxing in a long time. But I'm pretty sure that's who the two opponents were. But either way, whoever they were, you know, the black dude, man, he came off bad. Disrespected the mother and the father of this opponent, you know. Santo G's got a video running right now where a homie went up to these dudes, asked them if they wanted some tattoo work done. He apologized for walking up. He didn't know if they were filming at the time or not. He excused himself and he offered his services. And what happened? About 10 blacks packed them out. You know? You guys want this one little comment, this 2 seconds of bad comedy or whatever you want to call it, disrespect, if that's what you want to call it, to compare to those two situations. Not to mention all these other cats that have been mentioned by the Mexican community for talking down on Mexicans. Now, there's really something wrong with this picture, you know. Lucky didn't run from no fade. That shit he did was gangster. He was like, come on with it. You come with love, I'll give you some love. You come with some funk, you're going to get some funk back. You know? What happened, Spotty Face? You turned it down. You turned it down. You didn't have what it takes to stand up to a man like that. So you turned it down. You want to go in a ring under your conditions, the way you want it to happen. You want to do it for money. That's the greed in your blood, I guess. And for views. Like, knock it off, man. Knock it off. You had your chance, but you turned it down, Spotty Face. You turned it down. It was there. It was public. Everybody who watches YouTube seen you. Turn it down, Spotty Face. Lucky showed up. right where he said he was going to be. He didn't tell you you got to come by yourself. If you feel scared, bring 100 homies. You could have came however you wanted to come, but you were going to get met with the same energy that you came with, and that's standing on business, man. If you don't know Sporty Face, all these politics and everything that you're talking, we don't fall under black politics. Oh, I think that since he's from your neighborhood, you guys should do this and that. Don't worry about it. That neighborhood will handle their neighborhood business. Lucky was handling his business. You know who didn't handle their business? You, Spotty Face. You didn't handle your business. You didn't stand on 10 toes and fucking go and do what you had to do. You know, that's it. He's gonna get an opponent for 2026. Who knows? Maybe you'll get blessed, and it'll be you that gets knocked around. I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. But it's gonna be his choice, where he wants, how he wants, not how you want or what you. We don't care about what you want, Spotty Face. You know, this is bigger than you. You know, but you did turn it down. You had an opportunity to go and look at the man in his eyes, in his face, and speak to him man to man, and just ask him, hey, man, let's do it this and that. He would have told you, no, we ain't gonna do it like that. You have a problem, just take care of it, you know? And whatever happened would have just happened naturally. There's too much of this still going on already. The man made his apology. If it's not up to par to somebody's standards, hey, it is what it is. That's how this man feels, and that was his way of making his apology. But he also wants the rest of the people that are on the internet and on social media doing stuff and talking stuff to the raza, and I just mentioned a gang of it. You know, I'm not going to go down the list of people because the list is long. You guys hear it. You guys are ignoring it, but you guys hear it because some of the brothers, they'll come out and they'll tell you, yeah, he does that. Oh, but the next thing you hear is an excuse being made. And I'm not saying all of them do that, but some of them do make excuses for certain people talking and acting the way they do. I even heard, oh, we can't tell him nothing. He's not going to stop. That's the way he is. Really? Like that? And the dude's from a gang? And you're bringing up what a gang should do? You should talk to those people, since you guys are in the same race and stuff. Maybe you guys fall under the same rules. I don't know. I don't think so. But if that's the way it is, have them people straightened out, you know, and tell them to keep all that stuff out of their mouth. But, you know, really it doesn't even matter because they're just going to find something else to talk about. The next thing is going to be about hip hop and we created hip hop. We're the ones who developed it. Yeah, okay, you were. And what? Good. That's good. We're happy that it's around because some people enjoy listening to that. But guess what? Mexicans are doing it too. Chinos are doing it too. Different people are doing it too. You cannot control that. It doesn't belong to you. It's too late. It's music. It's out there. Music is a universal language. Get it through your head. Yeah, you may have created it. You were very, very, the black people were very, very much involved with all the musics that were being created. You know? The sambas, the all the Latin rhythm bands, you know, even some of the Tito Puente rhythms and stuff was from the old time black drumming. And what? We still had world stars that came in playing that same music, that same language to different people, just turning twisting the flavor a little bit. You guys can't be gatekeepers of things like that. That belongs to everybody. Even if you did develop it, even if you did introduce it, even if you did make it what it was, when the police were trying to shut you guys down for the things that, for the lyrics and stuff, you guys did a lot to make a breakthrough so that certain things can be talked about. You know, that was all great, but you can't just keep it to yourselves. That belongs to everybody, man. That's for all of us to participate and partake in. You know, get that greediness out of your mind. That's another sickness, just like racism. Knock it off, man. You know, and if it's not that, it's going to be something else. You know, oh, well, you know, we were the first Americans. Even if you were, so what? Knock it off already, man. Just chill out and find something to talk about, you know? Something edifying. Because all this is boo-boo. Anyways, this mostly goes out to Spotty Face, man, because that guy, he just making himself look like a goofy, coming out to social media and saying the things that he says, man. How old is he? Like 40, 50 years old? And he's talking like a little boy? Come on, dude. Knock it off, man. Anyways, I just want to thank everybody for watching this video. God bless you and your families. That means everybody. That means brown people, black people, white people, Orientals, people in Mexico, people in Australia, everybody. Because I know you are out there. I know you guys have subscribed. And I got love for everybody, man. I'm not racist. I'm from the human race. That's who I care about. Especially the youth, the children, and the women. Get with the program, man. Anyways, God bless you, everybody, and stay free. Stay free, people. Let's remain out here, make good decisions, and do the right thing, so that we could be out here for our families and stuff. You know, that's what's important, because there's nothing behind them walls. There's nothing. All that. Some dude came on the internet the other day talking about, I'm a real monster. I'm a real G. I'm a real gang. Man, knock it off, man. You're like fucking 60 years old. You're not even black. You're actually white. You're missing all your melanin, you know, and then you have an afro this big. Relax, man. You know, change the channel already. You know, every time I see your face, you're talking something that has to do with races, you know, something to do with racism. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I can't end this video without saying this, and it's hard to say after a video like this, but I want to thank all of you who have prayed for Levi. He's still in the same condition. We're still hoping for a miracle. We're hoping for the best for him. And I thank you all for your prayers. Thank you, and for asking about him. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, so till the next one, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.